What's up, world changers? It's your boy Marbaby, back with another Marbaby motivational message for y'all today. I pray y'all walking in y'all purpose. I pray y'all becoming the people who y'all were put on this earth to be. And I pray that y'all are genuinely happy. Before we get started, make sure y'all drop down and turn on those post notifications and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Because remember, one Marbaby motivational message a day will take you a very, very long way. On this channel, we got Marbaby motivational music, Marbaby motivational messages, and mentorship, all for your benefit. Coming soon, we will have music videos that are in the process of being done, audios that are in the process of being done, and I got another surprise for y'all as well. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. The title of today's video, without further ado, is How to Be a Good Man. How to be a good man. I know I make a lot of videos on my channel, y'all, for men, but these videos are not just for men. These are also helpful for women to understand what men should do. I know a lot of women grew up without a father, or women who did grow up with a father, you know, a lot of the times don't necessarily know what to look for in a man. So I'm trying to give y'all some gems and trying to give y'all some little golden nuggets that y'all should look for when y'all are dealing with a man, right? So how to be a good man. Ladies, listen up. This is what you should look for when you're looking for a man. And men, this is what you need to have, right, in order to be a good man, right? Men, you have to command respect through your actions and not your words. A man could talk you, up and down, in the face for hours upon hours upon hours. But if he doesn't stand on what he says and walk in his purpose and do exactly what he say he gonna do, he's not worth it, right? So a man's actions should show that he really is who he says he is, right? Not necessarily what he says, but what he does. You got to pay attention to what a man does, right? And you should respect him not based off of what he does for you, but the way that he carries himself and the way that he lives his life. Pay attention to that, ladies. And I want to make a clear distinction. A man's worth is not contingent upon what he does for you, what he buys you, or what he says to you. A man's worth should be contingent upon who he is and how he leads. I'm going to say it again. A man's worth should not be contingent upon what he does for you and what he buys you, because that can stop. But his character, who he is, how he treats people, how he carries himself, that is what is most important, and that is what is most impactful. So men, make sure you standing on what you saying, and ladies, make sure he, right, is walking in what he said that he was going to do. Not, you said you was going to buy me some shoes, but if he say he's going to do something as a man, make sure he's following through. If he said he was going to take you out, make sure he's taking you out. If he said he was going to fix that crib, make sure he's fixing that crib. If he said he was going to go to your mom's house and help her move, make sure he's going to your mom's house and helping her move. Whatever it is, pay attention to his character and not what he does, right? So that's kind of like acts of service combined with like who he is as a man, right? But as a man, you should command respect through your actions and not your words. If you're doing that consistently, you should be with a woman who respects what you do, right? You should be with a woman who respects your character, and she should respect you in turn because of how you carry yourself. So that's the first thing, y'all. The second thing is lead with love. A lot of the times, I see men who just want to demand stuff or want to make commands. In order to get respected, you got to be a respectable dude. Like, women nowadays, they're definitely not just out here giving respect to anybody. But if you want her to respect you, you got to be worth respecting. Now, the way that you be worth respecting is leading with love. A lot of the times, women are not going to respond to you yelling at them. So don't yell at a woman. What you want to do is say, baby, I know who you are. I understand who you are. And in order for us to flourish, in order for us to walk in our purpose together and be who we need to be, I need to know what you respond to, right? And that might not be something you necessarily say to her, but that's something that you need to pay attention to, right? Instead of going off on her and say, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, maybe come to her and say, look, babe, we having a problem right now. And, you know, I want us to handle it like this. I love you and I care about you, but you're better than this. I love you and I care about you, but this is unacceptable. Lead with love, right? It don't always have to be harsh. Say how you feel as a man, but lead with love. And the third and final thing, y'all, is be purposeful and know who you're dealing with. This kind of goes with number 2 that I just said. But a good leader knows who he is dealing with. When you're in a relationship with a woman, when you're leading a classroom, when you're leading a community, you understand the people or the person who you are leading, right? A good leader understands who he's leading, because descriptive representation states that people should want to be able to see themselves in a leader, but the leader should also know who he is leading. You don't lead any two people the same way. You got to know what she's going to respond to. You got to know what they are going to respond to, because everybody don't respond to the same thing. And be purposeful about the way that you're moving, right? Have a plan. Be able to communicate that plan. That doesn't mean you got to tell them every single step, but be able to communicate what you got going on and what you thinking. Do these 3 things, and I promise you, you'll become a better man today. Command respect through your action and not your words, right? Be respectable. Number 2, lead with love, understanding who you're leading and not necessarily being, you know, aggressive or frustrated, but leading with love, right? Still stand on your word, still be firm in your word, but lead with love. And third, be purposeful and know who you're dealing with. I promise you, if you do those 3 things today, you're already going to be a better man. I love y'all. I pray y'all got something out of this today. If you haven't yet, drop down and subscribe to the channel, and let's get active in those comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's talk about it. Peace.